I had to turn on the thing. Remember when I have to hit the button, it creates all that fucking vibro noise?
No. It just sounded like air moving.
Oh, there is a fan on, but not even remotely close to the microphone, like, or even
Where it
point
should pick it up.
that would even mess with it. It's under my desk, pointed at my feet, and it's like this fucking big.
Let's see, I got a register vent right at my feet. So I get the air conditioning air on my feet. My feet's is cold all the time, man. Sitting here rubbing them shits together, trying to keep
Like,
them warm. Uh-oh, I hear a snake.
all right, all right, all right, all right, and here we are again on another wonderful Wednesday. I am Thumping Loud, joined by Sewn Together. We are missing a guru today. His network has decided to blow up there at the house, so we are without a super Kimmy guru. You get just us today on the Angry Dandelion Show on Ironic Radio. What's up?
What's going on, man? I just killed a snake, and my monkey was throwing poop at it.
I just killed a snake. I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a slithery, slimy little
I still
snake.
think it's awesome that the monkey just started flinging poo at it, though.
He was like, yo, there's something over here. Look, he hit it with the poo.
Yep. Throw poop at it! Save yourself! Ah.
Count as melee damage for the monkey, though?
I don't know what this thing's melee damage is. I just grabbed it because it was running around down here, and I'm dealing with this baby bear.
Yeah, but I'm saying, does it's poo flinging, does it count as melee, or would that be like, I mean, I would register it as projectile weaponry.
Yeah, this is true, but I'm
But,
sure it has to do with this melee.
because I boosted melee on poo flinger, so
Yeah, this one's got a 126 melee.
he does substantial damage when he flings his poo then.
Yep. Little Milwaukee over here, 2.3%.
Tucking it on in, is it?
Mm-hmm. Where'd that rabbit go? I was gonna tame a fucking rabbit.
Rabbi it.
But yeah, breeding bears, man.
Mm.
You know that much, but got
Actually, the process I've never really gotten into in this game. I heard a lot when we were playing pre-patch
yeah.
that our other group that we were with was pretty adamant about how much of a pain in the butt taming could be, and we know they made some adjustments moving forward to kind of help balance out some taming
Yeah.
from patch. But you've been at it. This is what, your third bear?
Yeah, even though the one died after the 2 times closed down last night, I lost a baby bear because they eat more when it's not a 3 times boost to everything. So, whatever though. Here, have some more potatoes.
Okay.
This bear has, right now, this baby bear has 357 potatoes on it. It's a
Well,
hungry
that's
little
good.
thing.
That means he's getting plenty of nourishment and stacking all of that yellow vitamin over there for himself. So he's doing good.
Yeah, supposedly the potato is the best thing for it, but
Yeah, see, I didn't know for sure myself when I told you that. I was basically just going off of, like, I've seen in reading conversations.
yeah, Jay from the Horde Discord also told me potato is the best, beet would be second. So the first one, Yingling, this is Pabst I'm riding here, but Yingling is down here hanging out with Bud right now. She got fed on some beets, but she's a beast. So I haven't put any levels into her yet. Why are you throwing poop at everything, monkey? Dang.
Is
But
is he set to aggressive?
I think he just pooped, to be honest with you, today. But
Like, not for anything. That's what I would definitely be doing. Like, when I start to go back out around this, I built the new basic copper island,
Yeah.
and I've got my two tames now. I may actually take Free Baird also with me because I just made all that room with the cannons and shit. And I don't know, if I'm feeling real froggy, I might even take Five with me too, and just put all sons of bitches on attack mode.
Let him go ham.
Ride around on Mickey and let Sybil, Freebeard, and Firebear fucking have it. Set my monkey to full on attack too,
Just
and
keep
let
it
him
on your
just start.
shoulder and throw poop.
Yeah, let him just fucking shoulder poo everything.
You got a
I
shoulder mounted poo cannon. That's your monkey. It's a shoulder
yeah,
mounted poo cannon.
I'm gonna and that's just I'm gonna rename him. I mean, his name is already Pooh Flingar,
Yeah.
so I might as well utilize the title, right?
Yeah.
But now I got to reskin. Of course, you know the game kicked me in the dick earlier today, and I lost a really nice set of tools and a upgraded set of armor. Um, I have bounced back from that. I'm not quite back to my shovel the way it should have been, but that's okay. I'll take it. I mean, I'm at least back in all journeyman gear again. I got to reskin my armor, and that way I'm matching my monkey again because me and him had the same helmet on. So
Yeah, you got a match. That's probably the most important part.
yeah, so
Looking
I
good.
think trip to the Freeport. I'm gonna rebuy some skins
Yeah, you got a match. That.
so I can kind of stack up because actually it's kind of weird that I've used as many of them as I have, and I probably got more than enough to do my set of armor. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Let's just stack a couple more skins and get that if they'll let me buy more. That's kind of the thing. If they'll let you buy more, because I think you got to be out of them before they'll let you buy more.
Yeah, I tried to buy more, and yeah, I had to. They wouldn't let me of the same type because it's like, well, I'll just stock up on these fucking things, and it wouldn't let me.
I'm gonna I'm gonna definitely go on a dye purchasing.
Yeah, I'd rather just purchase. It's so much more convenient to just buy like a 50 stack of each one and then use them for a while than it is to run back and forth with freaking water bags, man.
Yeah, very true, very true.
This shit gets annoying.
Now that my color scheme has transferred out of the swamp purple, um, I'm gonna start using black currant
Yeah, it's good.
because
That's what's
I
on the main boards of my ship.
yeah, I like the color on the armor. It looks good. It makes the leather really dark.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it on the wood on the ship is it almost looks black. But if I had a shovel, I'd fucking whatchamacallit a cage, I'd be trying to dig up some worms and tame a crow. I've got that kind of time right now.
Yeah, there's plenty of crow on that island too.
I just don't think I can make a shovel.
Yeah, you should be able to make a shovel.
Oh yeah, I can make tools. What am I thinking?
I mean, basics anyway.
I'm gonna go. This whole episode will be me digging for worms. Enjoy.
Yeah, see, that does become the next part of that problem, though. It's like worms are a uber rare resource, it seems, in a lot of areas.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You can kind of see right here. It'll show up for you on the stream here in a sec, but you'll be able to see how I've remodeled a bit and closed in the bottom area underneath the potato garden.
Yeah, I noticed that when you've been running around a little bit. I was like, okay, so now it's not got the open post anymore. It's all enclosed.
Yep. It got kind of weird with the way the foundations were and the way I did the roof up there, so you can't. I had to. You see how there's that right there. I had to get weird with it. But yeah,
It,
so these are
it-
just thatch here on the front. So when you want to take the bears out from here, you just demolish it, and then I've got a bunch more
yeah.
on a box ready to roll. But this way I can get a set of 3 breeding this time, anyways.
Oh, is that what the ultimate goal is here?
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep expanding as I need until I get the bears until I get the pair that I want to continually breed. That's how it's going to go down. I'm just going to keep breeding. So there's going to be some throwaway bears. That's for sure. But I'll have if I can keep Milwaukee alive, she'll be the second female. I should be dealing with 2 baby bears right now, but got screwed over by the 3X getting taken off in the middle of breeding a bear.
Yeah, know how that is. Just this game in general will do little things to punch you.
Mm-hmm. Look at that, all them potatoes. Look at all them taters on that there bear. What the world?
What the world? The
Oh man,
chant of the Angry Dan.
Lord. Oh, it's funny, man. We should have had. He wouldn't come on, but it'd have been funny to have Skeeter just
Oh,
hang
man.
out.
Yeah. We'll have to do a Discord audio show where you just bring him in as Discord audio.
Yeah, well, the last time he was in Discord with us, and we were about to start. He's like, "I'm getting out of here." So there's that, because he doesn't want to be any part of any live show.
Oh, that's right. Skater.
Yeah, but Skeeter.
Yeah, Skater. Skate, skater.
Skate, 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 skate. Oh, man, I need to find a fucking rabbit or something. This was so much better when it was 3X. I'm afraid to go too far from the damn base because the bear cub may need me. But I want to go do something. This is my life now. This is what it's become. I raise bear cubs.
Yeah, man. It's a new full-time job. After your full-time job.
Yeah, pretty freaking much. I probably won't. I probably won't breed again until. Well, I probably will. Damn it! I'll probably breed again tomorrow. But if this one survives through the night, I'll probably breed again tomorrow, and then I may give it a rest until it's 2X again or something. And then that hopefully, if I can get 3 pair going, eventually, 2X weekends, I'll be able to crank out bears, just bears and bears and more bears. I'd be interested to see about breeding giraffes and elephants, but I haven't looked into any of that. Figure best to just start with the damn bears instead of.
Well, the bears are sellable at that point. We know,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess that's kind of where we're at with that. Mild case of mutiny starting to settle in on our side again.
Mm-hmm.
We don't play well with the pond for some reason. And it's both of us.
Man.
If you're not an absolute, not for anything, the only person that we've been good with is like a Vex and a Rusty.
Yeah.
And that's because Vex is just downright fucking brrr, and we're like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just frustrating.
Oh yeah.
They're nice enough. They're nice enough people, man. It's just one's a freaking know-it-all and the other's an nincompoop.
Equally
Yeah.
so is the craziest part about our last
Yeah,
two.
from each end of the spectrum.
Yep.
I mean,
Because
I know I get cranky and I get feisty and stuff, but pretty easy to get along with it. But after repeating myself 7 times for the same thing and still someone not understanding, and then making them a physical demonstration of what I'm talking about, and then like, I don't understand. I don't get what you're saying, man. I seriously thought I was gonna have a fucking aneurysm yesterday.
yeah, that's all right. I went on my own tirade yesterday as well, punctuated by the oh well, I guess I'm just a goddamn angry dandelion.
Yeah, guess that's just who we are. But I I don't deal well with just sheer ignorance, man.
What's up, man? How's Chicago treating you? How's the dog doing?
Did Skype
Kept people on
freeze?
Facebook. No, actually, I had VMix crash on me. Not V.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I had
Okay.
VMix crash on me.
Yeah, because I looked over at. I saw the NDI was frozen. I looked over at Skype and that was frozen too. It's like,
Oh, that's actually not a bad shot. Like to be
nah.
frank with though.
Yeah, that's one of the better ones I've seen in the history of this show.
Yeah.
Time to cook some meats on the cooking pot.
I'll probably want to update after the show with VMix because it's saying there's an update there, but you got to have every fucking thing off in order to update it.
Oh yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah, it's one of those. All right. So,
2.8%. It's 12C. It is 3:30 in the AM here, so here in about another
that's what's up.
9 hours in game, it's gonna be hot again, and I'll be freaking out that the bear's gonna fucking die. When it's probably not going to. It'll probably survive like it has every other time. Almost 3%, man. How long about 3% in about 45 minutes?
He is currently playing Atlas.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have the Facebooks up. I just have the YouTube up, so I don't see the chats there.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm answering the questions. I'm doing the thing. I got this. But yeah, it's playing Atlas. This is a game that me and him have been pretty heavily involved in over, I'd say, what, the last 3 months, 4 months, pretty solidly.
Yeah, since it came out in December, really, but we took a good 2 months off.
You know, so we dove in real heavy off the get go. Then we came back after the May update, and they did a major bunch of work to the game, and we've been really happy with it since then. Actually,
Yeah, for the most part.
well, I mean, there's
no glaring issues like before. I mean,
like I said, I got kicked in the dick earlier today. You got kicked in the dick pretty much as soon as you logged on. And that happens, you know, but not near as often as it had started happening when we walked
yeah, dude, it was broken when we quit, as far as I'm concerned, man. Having whole ships sink and disappear, and teams fall through floors and disappear through the map and die. It's like, if it's if it's a planned wipe, I totally get it, you know. But losing all your stuff. But when it's not a planned wipe and you're losing all your stuff, that's a problem.
Well, when you're on a PvE server and you're losing all of your stuff to PvP gameplay,
Yeah, there's that too.
there's that as a major part. Like, which that seems to be really heavily addressed. I have to say, the level of comfortability of going out and selling, you don't worry about it near as much as we did pre-patch.
No, definitely not.
Like, I think about it every now and again, but shit, now I back up to people's docks, too. It's like, all right, here's somebody's dock. I'm going to pull right up in this motherfucker camp out tonight.
Now I haven't been back to M13 to see if those motherfuckers that tried to start setting up shop right next to us are still down there.
That's another berry run. when you do the fast travel over there, remember that's going to be about the berries. I
Oh,
appreciate.
I loaded them down yesterday. You couldn't put more berries or meats in their food trough down there.
Yeah, still two bears and a fox. Two bears and a fox.
Yeah, it looks like a fox.
It
Two
does look
bears
like
and Foxy.
That's why I keep calling it that. Wait, that is its name too, right?
Yep, Foxy.
I, okay, well that all makes sense on why I said that.
Yep.
I was like, fucking, there ain't even a fox in the game. Where did that come from? But yeah, it does look like a fox and is named Foxy. That's nice.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
makes sense.
so it isn't just my brain fucking up shit, like just fucking up shit. That time I actually had reasonable. That's rare, you know that.
How you doing down here, little bear? 3%.
All right, man. You have a good night. We appreciate you stopping in and sharing it over, man. And you got that little badge for share there on your name now. Facebook's doing all kinds of stuff to kind of do their own twitchy kind of thing. It's interesting to actually see
Now I gotta pull it up.
it's interesting to see the evolution of Facebook Live since we've been a part of it.
Yeah, because I mean, we were in there pretty quick on the.
On your name now. Facebook's doing all kinds of stuff to kind of do their own twitchy.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Nice. Well, thanks, Joe.
That's my cousin. I'm of the family Rogel. Your dog is back there giving it all. Your clips aren't in place, I can tell.
And that's the. Yeah, I don't have the clips on this side right now. I do now. I'm about to remove this wire from the damn headset. It started dying on me. I forgot to charge it when I got home, like I usually do on show day, but I don't like being attached. I feel much better now. Alright, little babe.
Look at that. Those two guys did the same thing as I did earlier. They both went to public when they joined the server, and he's still sitting down there in private.
Who, King?
Yep, he's locked himself away inside of his little stone castle.
Here, hold on a second. Lance just sent me a message, and he got it on Twitch. Says, hey, I don't know if you are the owner of the company, but just wanted to give you a heads up about the guy you have there, King of Essex. He was in our server, M5 on EU, and he lost his temper and smashed everything up in the company and destroyed 3 galleons on purpose. He has a Jekyll and Hyde personality. I would be very cautious if I was you, but you will find all this out in time yourself, of course.
Oh, I kind of had the feeling already that was a thing. So how do we address the situation? Do we just remove him?
We make sure he doesn't have permissions.
Yeah, but that means we got to lock everything now. And he'll see that, and then he'll throw a tantrum.
And here's Zarkon defending King's fucking ass on the... Alright. Just read the Horde chat. Yeah, and just get me... Man, I'm tired of just getting the company tames. Motherfucker, it's getting old. I go out and I do all this work, and I end up going out and getting all the shit for the damn company, instead of selling it like I'm supposed to be doing. And people are paying full price for shit, but I'm not seeing any of the profits. Fuck me, man. Shit gets me fucking fired up. Yeah, Zarkon, sell them fucking tiny, dude. I don't give a shit. Don't... Y'all can go tame your own shit. It's the first damn elephant I tamed. Fucking... And Yeah, Zarkon needs to see that message that got sent to me from by Lance.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you do that.
There we go. But yeah, the new guy wanted he paid full price and Zarkon approved it. Well, man, that don't you don't own my tames. I'm about done, man.
About the admin lock everything. Everything. Like I said, I closed down our little piece of paradise, man. Our little fucking chunk. I was like, these doors are fucking closed because
Where's
I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm about to lock my tames. They can be commanded by other people, but you ain't riding. And I may even lock down commands.
Yeah, I'm surprised Zarkon hasn't popped over here yet. I'm sending him.
But yeah, um, I don't know what kind of perusing and cruising you've been doing around. There was a new Asus thing I just saw coming out about their whole new redesign of like just a whole new redesign of how they lay a PC out now. And it looked like it was a flat system. Like basically your new computer is just a board.
So it's like a laptop, but without the monitor. You got a link to this?
That's the one I was telling you about earlier where I like lost it.
Nah.
Like it was an article I was looking at earlier. It's new Asus shit. And it was all white and it had the fans were surface mounted right there. Everything was surface mounted and there was no case. Like it was just it. Like just it. Like instead of having anything around it, it was like a stand that everything just sat on.
Hmm.
What time's our show over? 9 o'clock, right?
I'm trying to find something. Yeah, it shows over at 9 o'clock. I'm not. Mm.
Yeah, no. It sucks when it's like, oh, I already looked at the fucking article, so now I can't fucking find it again.
Was it something that got shown off at Computex?
I don't, I don't know if it was a Computex.
Computex is going on right now.
May have been.
Yeah, damn man, I'm trying to find something, but because I want to see now, but I'm not. Yeah, damn it, man.
Is that it? Kill ATX, this radical Asus Prime Utopia PC plucked out of an alternate timeline. Is this it? That's the one from 1 day ago. This may be it. This isn't the same picture though, because this is definitely sitting inside of a case. But I think this is the Asus Prime Utopia. Looks like the right components. Because yeah, the Asus Prime Utopia motherboard concept. This is some what they're looking at for their future. And I saw a different set of imagery than this cased version. The one that I saw was a like skin.
Alright, I'm gonna kick over to the web here so people can.
See where we're at in the conversation.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, let's put everything on one side of the system with its revamp. So where's I really need to read this to understand how it all.
How it
How
all
it,
actually works. But I was
yeah.
like, yeah, this shit looks like it all stands together. Like, there you go. Everything's there. See how thin that is?
Well, yeah. Well, that's. I mean, as far as a motherboard goes, but it's got everything in it already. That's what's. I mean, in all reality, that's a pretty thick board. But everything it's all water cooled. I just
I was like, it's a thick board, but it's all water cooled. Like, what do you. Where's I'm trying to because when I saw it originally, that image is the one I saw, the prime, the one that's the actual photo, instead of what the rest of this looks like computer generated. But that one still photo down there at the bottom, that was the original image that I saw. And I was like, that's all sealed up against one side. Like it's all just there. Like it
so the
doesn't really.
PCIe slots are on the back of the motherboard. So where does
I figure it would at
I
least
need
be
I
something
need some more images.
that you would look at and be like, ooh, what is this?
Yeah.
I thought it was right up your alley. When I saw it originally, I was like, man, I got to make sure I save this for.
Okay. Here's a better image. This is what I was wanting to see. So the graphics card is actually on the back of the motherboard, and
Right.
look at all that tubing and stuff. It looks that ain't gonna be cheap. That's for damn sure.
Well, no, it ain't gonna be cheap. That's for damn sure. But not for anything. It was a amazing image of like architecture. I was like, yo. I was like, Soda's gonna be like, yo, you really flatten everything out, make a fucking pancake PC?
And that's a pretty goddamn big tower in all reality. That's big, man.
It's a thick table.
Yeah, the whole case and everything.
So big. Yeah. Well, see, the original image that I saw didn't show it from a side angle. All I saw was it saying everything mounted to here. And now with you seeing that is pretty much down the center of the case, you're not seeing the other half of the case,
Yes.
basically because of what goes behind it.
Yeah. So they've eliminated PCIe on the front and put a display in it. And then it's just, it looks like your RAM and everything slots behind this front panel. I'd need to listen to what this guy's saying because he's actually explaining it, but it's really slick, man. I mean, I'd love to have something like that.
Like I said, when I saw it, the first person I thought of was like, ooh, Sone would like something like this.
Hmm.
I don't even know really what this is right here, but Sone would be like, yeah, I'm going to find out what that is. And I might have one next year.
Why do I have pink around this? What's that mean? I don't know. Whatever. What's the same temperature? 15°C and the bear's hot? What the hell's going on around here?
Oh, they did say that they reworked the skill tree again. That was in one of the updates that was going to be happening.
Grill that's heating everything up in here. I wonder if that's the case.
Oh, yeah, the grill has a base heat unit.
Shut that down and see if the bear's okay. 'Cause it's too damn cold for it to be hot right now. I will lose it. Why are you
Also,
hot?
took a look at that
16°C.
Galaxy GeForce RTX,
Mm-hmm.
the 10th anniversary edition, the HOF 10th anniversary edition. It's got lots of pretty colors. And white. Lots of pretty colors and white.
It's a goddamn cold front.
And you're still too hot?
Yeah, the bear is still too hot.
guess I should do it this way. It's probably the easiest to do this. I hate the fact that I can't do copy pasta in the fucking click on U box anymore.
I just want to know why this bear is hot. And it's only 9C. Something's going on here.
Like I said, there's a base temperature to having the grill there. Period. Even if it's on
Well,
or
it's a cooking pot. It's not a grill, but
I don't know if they work the same way. I mean, I've been able to walk up to fires that weren't on and still increase my temperature a little bit when it needed, when I was like, oh, a little chilly, and the little ice crystals show up, walk next to a fire that's not even on and get them to go away. Campfire.
man, well, it was doing fine a minute ago. I'm not sure what's going on here right now. Being a little bitch. Being a little bitch, bear.
Oh, well, that's interesting because we're watching it all behind you.
Okay, there's the. I'm gonna pull up this link.
Okay, well,
Sorry, I was messaging Zarkon and stuff.
Yeah, but you put the game behind you.
How did I? Oh, it just did that. I don't know how I did that. It's whatever. Right now, I don't know how that happened, man. I really don't.
Yeah, there's the Galax GeForce RTX 2080 Ti HOF 10th Anniversary Edition.
You know what? That's pretty cool that it put it behind me when we pulled up the web. I'm just gonna say whatever fucked up there. Thanks, I guess. That's kind of cool. I got a little bear behind me. Where you at, bear? You look down. There's a little bear over my shoulder.
Little bear.
Such a cute little Milwaukee. So, what is special about this other than its looks?
It's got the bells and whistles,
Hybrid
which
cooling
means
zone.
clearly a lot of the looks. That's why it's lots of colors and white.
Yeah, I mean it looks really cool, for sure. You can get it in black too. Then all right, $1,500. That's not bad. I mean, it's no Kingpin card, but if you're looking for aesthetics and want water cooling, then hell yeah. It's the hybrid like I like. I like having a hybrid. That's what my card is right now, is a hybrid. I want to know what that button is.
It doesn't look bad in black either.
No.
I like the fact that they put their G for Galax on there. It also looks like the Google G though.
Yeah.
Like it's colored. Let's pull up that Google G and see what that actually looks like.
You live still, bear?
Is it red, yellow, green, blue? What's that card? Okay. The colors are in rotation there, but that one picture has it almost as the reverse of the Google G. How's your bear doing?
It's live. Its health's down to 59. It was up a lot higher than that, but temperature's dropping already. So
He should recover some.
yeah, she should recover and come back in.
Yeah, can't argue with that, man. It's another one of those, just like he said, I'm going to freak out for a little bit about it, and then it's going to stabilize, and everything's going to be okay, and I'm going to calm down, and then I'm going to freak out for a little bit again. Fucking middle of the day, shit goes fucking ham. Remember though that he said he was going to just buy all of our inventory anyway.
Yeah. I'm chatting with Zarkon over here.
Did you let him? You kick him the?
I'd sent him that, and he was watching the stream, so he knows I was a little upset about everything being sold off, and there being nothing there for the public essentially. And
Well,
it's
you know,
it ain't.
and I said it yesterday. That was our storeroom. You don't walk into fucking Walmart and it be empty.
Yeah, because all the Walmart employees get everything.
You know,
But
so
but it's just there needed to be something there, and with what's come to light about a certain person, and makes me nervous.
tribal council must convene.
Yeah, I mean that's really where I'm at with it, because I don't need someone raging and trashing all of our stuff. I'm not about that. Now I'm getting text messages. Okay, boys home. Good deal. But man, this bear is so slow. 3.8%.
And the other part of what you are experiencing is the gestation period that he has had to go through with all of the bears. Every time he's got to go through gestation, then he's got to go through the growth from wee little baby bear there
Yeah,
for himself until it becomes at least a adolescent and can feed itself.
and I just keep packing potatoes onto it. I'm going to stop. There's almost 500 potatoes on this thing, but I don't want it to die on me, man. And I kind of want to go out and do something. It's cooled down now. It's not too awful hot.
I've heard that its potatoes are supposed to be 1,200 to tame.
It's possible.
I think what he was saying, it was like 200 to 400 to 600 or something like that on that last one. 200 to 400 to 600 was the increase because of the 3
Yeah.
time increments that are on it.
Well, hell, that the Yingling downstairs, man, only took about 300 potatoes. So
That was during 3 time too,
yeah,
right?
that was during 3 times. And I've been through more than that already with this guy, so. Or gal. Sorry, Milwaukee. You're the best. Haha, see what I've been waiting to do that, and I finally got to do it. Milwaukee's best. Beer named Bears.
Yep. We started this unfortunate journey a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yingling can mate again in 18 hours. Damn! It was 8 hours in the 3 times, so
I'm just saying.
that's about.
You got to take a nap after your first one too, don't you?
This is her second with Bud. Pat's is getting in on the next one. Yeah, Bud's been making babies. I keep Bud here now too, since he's high level male.
Yeah, but once you get next high level male though, he kind of might get cut out of the breeding cycle, right?
Depends on if I get another female. That's gonna be the kicker there, because I'm gonna want, if I want to get 3 going so I can really crank stuff out, then I need to get 3 going, you know.
Now, as far as breeding's concerned, do we know that is it just bears that have this temperature sensibility and have to be bred in this zone in order to kind of mainstay, or is it every type of tame?
I think certain teams have certain requirements, so I couldn't like bring an elephant down here and breed it. I don't think. I haven't really looked into that. I've only looked into bears because they
That's what
sell well,
yeah, everybody wants high level bears.
so they can go do power stones because bears are freaking tanks.
Yep.
That's what it is. Take a bear out and just murk yetis in the Arctic.
That's what I'm gonna do with my crew, man. My fucking group of bears and my tiger, that's exactly what the hell's gonna happen.
It'll work, man, because you can take one down with just one bear in a decent amount of time.
I'll get
So
up.
you get three going.
I'll get all our mythos. That's why I need you to spec into being able to wear mythical shit and use mythical weapons, because that's my plan.
Mythical bears.
Mythical bears.
I'm not spec'd into anything upgraded to this point besides ships, man.
For your points, though, you should be able to start do tool studies.
Nope. Gotta have cannons. Ships is what I can do high level stuff in, man. Ships. That's the only thing I'm able to do. That's why my ships have boosted sails on them, because I can make boosted sails.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you were to go right now to the check out your main crafting, like the survival menu.
Yeah.
Isn't tool studies in that menu, or is it in
It's in construction.
Okay,
Right
and it's only a couple points in order to.
Yeah, but I've got other plans with my points. I'm gonna push more into some captaineering stuff. So I'll just use regular tools, man, and tame creatures. That's how it's gonna be. You want a high quality ship built? I'll take care of that. You need cannons? I'm taking care of that.
Yeah, I'd just like to be able to have you using like high quality shit when you're out and about too.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'll be on some high quality bears here real soon. they'll do everything high quality for me.
No, I know, but it's the situation where we run on.
I was going to make a shovel, wasn't I?
Where we go on, yes, you were. When we go onto a Power Stone island and you get killed off of your bear.
Yeah.
It's kind of like putting you in the armor to be able to deal with that bear. Like, but the mythos is necessary. You're right, for your shipbuilding anyway. So
yep.
I can still farm it and it still be useful to you.
Definitely going to want to put out some badass ships. I'll sail y'all there, and y'all can go in and do the work. I'll hang in the back on my beastly bear.
Yeah, no problem. I'll fucking go with my own little crew of bears and fucking awesome shit and go in there and fucking, like, Yetis is really, I think, what my next phase is. Like, that's where I'm at. I want to take these little group that I got right now and go start farming up some mythos, because I do use my tools a little bit more often. I'm all about that. Let's get to legendary everything life. I don't have to drive your legendary ship. I can just ride on it. And if you're building them anyway, I mean, it doesn't matter like who's driving it. Like, you just got to build it.
Yeah. I don't know what I need for a shovel. We're just going to try this.
Fortunately, there's not a requirement for people to have to spec to legendary ship driving.
Where do you make a shovel at? Oh, there it is. I can make 2 shovels. About to be a shoveling fool.
Oh.
Some shit.
Yep. Remember, its durability. You'll have to repair a little bit more often.
Yeah, I will. I'm just digging for worms. I'm going to see if I can put worms in a preserving bag. So we'll have worms in with our good food, you know. Everyone likes worms crawling all over their meats.
It also uses up your stamina.
Oh, I got decent stamina. Oh yeah, can't dig here. This is what it's going to be.
I'm waiting on you on one screen. I'm waiting on you to still get downstairs. So.
Yeah. Can't dig there.
Nope. Nope. Go down closer to the coastline. Oh no, never mind.
It's all rocky.
I just saw you look up and see it. Yeah, it's all fucking rock.
Oh, fuck that dig up. I got potatoes.
Oh, holy crap! The area that you cannot dig in. Okay.
More potatoes. More potatoes. What the hell, man? This place is built for bears. You just come out and dig up potatoes. They're just here.
Yeah, that's why they so easily able to be bred
Hey,
there.
I got some earthworms.
Oh, sweet. That's like
Just
the
one.
first time I've seen that since I've been back since like post patch. Because
Hey, there's 3 worms.
I and got no earthworms.
You know,
I mean,
shovel's half gone and I've only gotten 3 worms. Got lots of potatoes. Like potatoes?
It's rough.
I got potatoes.
The repairs on a base level shovel.
Broke my back shoveling so hard for these 3 earthworms. They got an hour on them. Let's see what happens in the preserving bag. Let's see if we get salted earthworms.
Worms. Oh my Jeezies.
Hey, how are you doing here? Doing okay.
Oh,
4.2%.
I've been still playing my Forza Street game.
Yeah, how's that been going, man?
It's it is what it is. It's kind of just what it do, more than anything. But Ren from 8-Bit Bros
Yeah.
introduced me to a game. He was like, "Yo, I've been fucking playing the fuck out of this game called Hole.io."
Oh, I think the boy played that a while back. Is you like a blob that like floats around and eats other blobs, essentially?
Yeah, I guess you're like a cartoon hole that lays on the ground and is able to fucking go around anywhere on the ground inside the arena of combat. And yeah, if you run across any other ones that are smaller than you that'll fit inside of your blob,
Yeah, you absorb them.
you eat that blob. But I hopped on it, and it is that addictive. Like, you just all of a sudden, like, for mobile game wise, I can hop on, fucking do a game, fucking go and just swallow the fucking planet as far as that's concerned. Like, I'm like, oh man, I'm actually like probably way better at this than I should be.
Pretty pissed out digging right here. I doubt it will work since it's so damn rocky. Damn rocky beaches. Where did I leave my bear? Oh no.
Can't be leaving bears, man.
So I move it downstairs. Nope.
Typically.
I got too oh, it's right there on the damn ramp, dude. Jesus, did he fucking
Oh, it's right there where you normally park it.
Yeah. I'm getting sidetracked trying to dig up worms, you know. I'm all about that worm life. Earthworm Jim over here.
No, you're
There's another earthworm. There's another earthworm.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're getting way more of them than I've actually seen harvested. I've never gotten earthworms, and you know I'm spec'd into shoveling.
Yep. Yeah, you need to come down here and do some digging.
Yeah, I will.
Twigs.
I'll gather up for you, man. That's no
I've
problem.
Never seen those twigs. Never seen those. What the? It's
Yeah,
a version of thatch, man.
I'm gonna have to come down there and
So
fucking
Yeah, go nuts digging with your good shovels.
Yeah, unfortunately, not as good as it should be.
Yeah, I get a whole. Once I put these earthworms on the preserving bag, they last for a whole day. So what we could do is dig up a bunch before we hit it 2 times, and I'm about to go on a breeding spree. Set a couple cages down here, and I could try and catch some crows, I guess, if
Yay!
they're
Something
around.
else crew to just buy out.
No, I think that's over.
Do you think we put it? I mean, I don't know what the other side of your conversation is. I know what your side of it is. I don't know what the other side of that conversation is. So,
This
Webby, today is 1 year of ironic radio.
is it
Thanks.
really?
Oh,
I was not aware that it had been 1 year of ironic radio.
all right. Yeah, milestone follower there for Webby too.
Nice.
That's what's up, man. Fucking couldn't be happier. Congratulations to Ironic Radio and being fucking ironic as fuck.
Yeah, isn't it?
Me funny, me funny, laugh. Ha, ha.
It's so easy. All right, you keep eating potatoes, little
Oh,
bear.
hey, you know what? I am Irish, so I will.
Potatoes.
It saved us from fucking famine.
No, I'm Irish. I'm Scotch Irish.
Yeah, so am I. Everybody's like, so I was talking about Next Door Neighbor the other day, and I was like, I've been interested in checking out these fucking, maybe doing one of those genealogy tests to sit there and find out exactly what I am. I was like, the shit I know about is already like I'm 7 different kinds of white people. It's like, all right, so I got that part going on, but like I'd be interested to find out if it's maybe more than that,
Yeah.
or what else could be going on in that.
The cesspool of American genes.
That's what's up. It was on this day that the 8-Bit Bros closed WBLZ Media down. Like so today was the day that the final 8-bit on WBLZ Media
Yeah, I
occurred.
remember you talking about that. We were playing Sea of Thieves this time last year.
Yeah.
I remember all that.
Yeah, holy shit. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
we got our 1 year coming up here soon.
we got the call that day talking about fucking.
If this is our 52nd episode, this is a year's worth of episodes?
That's 52 weeks.
How's that even possible? We started in June.
It's June 1st on Saturday.
Yeah, but I would expect 365 days to be the same day every year. You know what I mean, man? Kind of like your birthday's on the same day. It's not every 360.
4 days.
Yeah, how do we get an extra week? Did we do 2 shows? Did we count the 4th of July? No, the 4th. Whatever, man. We skipped a couple episodes in there somewhere.
Somewhere shit went horribly fucking wrong.
Yeah.
We don't math well, apparently.
Yeah, whatever. There's 54 weeks in our year. Yeah, whatever. This is what we get for trying to do it all in Roman numerals.
Yeah, that's probably our fault.
I'll just fix my shovel and keep digging for earthworms because I'm a fucking idiot.
That's right.
I'm just gonna dig for worms.
5 shovels later, he's got 8 worms.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep packing in these damn berries on here because I ain't losing another fucking bear. Yeah, this thing is full with berries now. I cannot get another berry in here.
Bury the bear?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know how many berries that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 600 per row. So 6,000 berries on here right now. And you know what? I am just gonna build the other fucking feeding trough, man. Fuck it.
I know what it is. I know who I'm dealing with when I say shit like that. I'm like, yeah, looks like it's feeding trough time.
I'm gonna have to go out and get some
Two is
wood.
happening.
Do I have? Yeah, I do have tools here. I'm a genius. Hey, I found my. No, wait, that's a different set of armor.
That's not your boots.
It's a different set of armor because I painted 3 sets that way.
Yep,
Still
your
missing
boots.
my boots.
Your boots are.
Someone stole my boots.
More than likely, I'm telling you, man. I think your boots are on your brother.
People stealing my boots. Can't be having that. I need my boots. I like to wear them around for things. There we go. I shall make you 2 feeding troughs. I'll put one. I'll put one everywhere.
I'll put one over here. I'll put one over there. I'll just sit one in front of the house, just in case another bear walking by needs berries.
Yeah, in case that bear gets hungry, here's another freaking set of berries. Oh, let me down the hole.
I did see earlier, though, the range,
Little shit.
like, come into full effect, because I was walking around on Mickey and had Sybil following,
Yeah.
and Mickey got to the tank, like, to the trough, but Sybil was still parked just outside of range. So it's not as far as you would think it is. Like, it's amazing that the one berry trough on the galleon feeds all the tames, because
its range is pretty ridiculous.
Well, no, not when it's on land. Not the one that I had earlier. I put it down and only one thing got fed. And I was looked over and I could see both animals.
Yeah.
But one didn't have the trough above its head.
Hmm.
I was like, okay.
Well, we ain't gonna have that issue around here no more.
Every floor just got troughs?
There's just 3 troughs placed around. You know me in aesthetics. I don't like this one, so it's moving.
Here a trough, there a trough, everywhere a trough.
Yeah, I don't mind it being up there. That's a good place for a trough. I'll start filling that one now.
It's out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you almost destroyed something. Oh no, you did destroy that one. That's what I'm.
No, I picked it up.
I'm watching 2 totally separate fucking videos here, like,
Yeah.
and they're both different timing. So it's like if I miss something over here, I can tune to this one and check and see what I missed. Like, what the hell was going on? Oh, that's what happened.
There we go. There's the one there now too. Berries for everyone. Time to go get more berries.
Yep, got empty troughs. Can't have empty trough.
I missed the 3 times so much. I really should put levels into these bears here, but I don't want to level these breeding bears so that way I always know what their stats are.
That was a spoiling weekend for everybody in the game. Like, everybody came in Tuesday evening, Wednesday, and you're all sitting here now going, I don't know if I like 1 times. I may play on the weekend now.
The current 1 times is what 2 times used to be.
Yeah, think about that. Like
they had to make it cater to smaller companies like us.
Smaller and more casual companies.
Yeah.
Works good for the PvE side. I imagine the PvP side probably doesn't like this type of like scenario where they have that 3 times weekend.
Yeah. I can see getting a little frustrated there probably.
Yep. The lighting has gotten really weird in your room.
Nothing's changed.
There's just a half moon. Like, you can't see it on stream. I can see it directly in your camera. That you have a half moon lighting going on behind your head. Plus, I think I saw your boy walk through.
Nah, he's not the way my green screen's set up. I would have known.
There may have been somebody outside window.
Nah, it's probably the dog or something. But oh, I know what you're talking about. The half moon. I know what you're talking
I
about.
saw a shadow walk through the half moon too.
Maybe then. Maybe he did pop in, but no, the way the bottom of the green screen is draped, so it's doubled up. In the way it hangs.
Because I did the same thing back here. I safety pinned all the way across. Is what I ended up going back and doing because it started aggravating the shit out of me. Just you know how my OCD can be sometimes.
Yep, I'm working on something here real quick.
Yep, I gotta get it too. It's fucking bothering me now. Thanks for pointing it out, dickhead.
Yep, pretty much. That's why I bought those clamps, though.
Yeah. Like I said, you know how my OCD gets. All of a sudden, I saw something that was very fucking different. I was like, things are not the same. Things are not the same.
There, no more problems with that.
That's why the nerves every now and again where I'm like, where are the fucking tames? They're supposed to be right here. Where are the fucking tames?
Holy shit.
I was griping yesterday and fucking Essex had to go to the fucking taming pen and go, this one is right here and this one is right here. I was like, oh, okay. I'm just saying, when I was through there earlier, they were not right there.
The real question is, can I hop off the bear? Yeah, so you can fill this trough right here. Oh, nope, you can't feed. Can't fill it. Ah, I made it in. Alright. More berries for everyone.
I was like, you're fucking wall feeding now? Fuck.
Damn it. There we go.
That's a lot of hemp.
Oh, dude.
You starting a clothing factory?
I should. Let me in.
You'd have to be a hippie clothing factory, though.
No, this is crap, dude. There we go. Next time I'm just walking inside. I thought that was cool, but it's not. Honestly, I could probably take out... I wonder... Now I gotta see. Damn it!
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna see if I can take out this half wall. Make sure people can't get over it to get in, and they can't. So, now you can pull up right here to feed. Excellent. Or to drop off some berries. So now I need to make some ramps.
How about around the side of it? Did you check tight to that one end?
Yeah, I tried to squeeze in. And tried even crouching and jumping and all that stuff, and I can't get past it. So that's good news. Now I'll just add a little ramp action right here.
Yeah.
And now you can walk up and drop off berries. What a great day.
So, building another showroom down here for bears?
Nah. I'll take them back home eventually. I'll come down with the galleon and scoop them all up when I've got some to come back to sell. Just in the building phase right now. Got to get everything up and running and get a steady stream of breeders.
Yeah.
That's the important thing right now is building a stable of breeding bears.
Well, I just see this probably getting a little bit larger.
You know, if there was metal on this island, I'd say we fucking move. It's only 53 points, and I can breed here, but bears only. I wonder if we can breed elephants on our island. No, because the temperature swings. That's the problem with our island is it goes
You
from
know,
hot to cold, from wind and
we
all that stuff.
know what the temperature requirement type of things are for any other animal to
No, but
breed.
I'll look here momentarily. Here's some berries for this one.
Like breeding is the one thing I have like zero fucking knowledge about as far as like bears is the only thing I've ever heard of anybody breeding.
Five
Even we
percent.
know all the other shit can be bred. Ooh,
Five
got a
percent. So another 2 hours or so, and I'll be able to walk away from this thing. All right. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something, and then I checked on the bear and forgot what I was gonna do. Um,
see now.
what was I gonna do?
Get into the breeding part of this. Wow.
Oh yeah, I was gonna pull up the Atlas wiki for
No,
elephants.
don't even waste your time.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
Western tropics, equatorial, high desert, and low desert. So we can't breed elephants over here.
Oh, we can breed chicken, monkey, parrot, rabbit, sheep. They are tier 1 breeding.
Yeah.
Tier 2 breeding. Bear, bull, cow, crow, horse, ostrich, pig, seagull, vulture, wolf, penguin.
Is it
And,
telling you that by biome or something?
actually, I have temperature needs. It seems to be crow temperature need for their eggs is 36 to 45 C. As a baby, 14 to 30 C. Then for your elephants, it is needed temperature 27 to 45. Time it takes to adult. Time to adult is
Send me
72.
a link to what you're looking at.
It took me a minute to get here. That's why I was like, don't waste your time because I didn't think it was actually even a thing originally.
Yeah, because it's important stuff to know. So I can cook me up some good babies.
And there you go. That is like the page for breeding. Like there's a lot of
Oh, okay. I've looked at
there's
this
a lot
before.
of
I never looked
things
at that.
to have specification.
Yeah. Okay, there's temperature ranges on some of them, but not all of them. Okay.
All of them, yeah.
27 to 45 C. Nothing on giraffe for temperature range.
No, so that's going to be kind of a learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's
They
to say
definitely like it warmer.
who's to say that we couldn't develop a little bit more of a trade effort if we started breeding things that people seemingly are not breeding? Like if I could hand you a just adulted crow that was a 70.
Yeah. People pay money for crows, that's for sure. That's why I want to get crows, because they give you that intelligence boost. So that
Yeah.
helps you with your crafting. Speaking of crow, right there's one. I
Yeah,
can only.
it's that
It's a
whole.
24 too, man. This
Oh
would be
man,
the crow to nab up.
yeah, that'd be a good one to have.
No box though, and I'd have to smack it until it drops low enough, bola it, then drag it into the box.
We need a tranquilizer dart.
I
Atlas.
wonder if I could smack this motherfucker and get him to get kited in to the lower level here. I'm gonna try it. You, come with me. I'm hitting you. Trying to.
I can't wait to see this.
Hey, come on. Come on, Bert.
You're gonna
I don't
scythe
have any
it?
bolas. Never mind, I can't do this. Yeah, I was just trying to smack it with what I had on me, man. To see if I could get it into part of the pin here and try and do things in there. I just need to make a cage, and I can't make cages. Here's monkeys.
I have you on cages. No problem. I'll come drop a couple off for you.
Yeah, because if I can pull down the time it's taken to, breed bears, if I can pull down some crows while I'm doing that, man, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely balance out the way that your time is spent.
And with the baby crows like in 14 to 30C, eggs like in 36 to 45C, I may be able to set up like a little incubation box for the eggs.
Right.
Maybe I'd just build something off to the side here. Throw a bunch of 4 walls. And set it to a switch to turn on. And put torches up on 3 of the walls. Well, no, it'd be 4 of the walls, yeah. Top, sides, back. And just put it inside a damn inferno and see if it works.
Bacon eggs.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, look what happens when I turn these 4 on. Oh, it doesn't look too bad in the daytime. It's blinding at night.
Oh, your torch switch.
Yeah, I've got switches for the upper level and the lower level.
Yeah, but temperature-wise, I mean, it fucking skyrockets, though, right?
I haven't seen any difference. Oh, I destroyed the one down here. I guess I can destroy these soon. Oh well, I'll deal with it later.
How's your babe doing?
Alive. 5.3%. Got plenty of potatoes. Temperature's still good. About to hit that time of the day though. Yeah, it's 8:43. It's gonna start warming up. But I don't think the heat wave lasts long enough to really.
Does that monkey work as AoE for tames? Would he health get?
No, he doesn't. I was kind of hoping that, but no. It'd have to be like riding. Stupid would have to be on the bear, like.
Stupid monkey riding a bear.
Yeah, because I stand next to it and I don't see the buff. Let me see if there's any kind of regeneration. No. And then when I pick up monkey, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it even showing up in my list of buffs.
No,
monkey's on me.
It's just that corner indicator.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb. It should show you what percentage of buff it gives you in here. Get on it. If I knew how to make games, I would make a much better game than this. Yeah.
But since he doesn't know how to make games, he plays this one.
Yep.
Could be worse, man. You could have reverted yourself all the way back to just playing fucking Sea of Thieves. Like that was a moment for me when I was sitting there that day and it was like, hey, let's go play Sea of Thieves. Coming from, you should join us. And we're like, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? Then I have no interest in playing your game.
It's just more of the same. Sail around. I mean, yeah, you sail for hours in this at a time, literally hours, to get places. But
Is he sharing our show?
who's sharing our show?
I don't know. I just saw a YouTube link go into Horde Chat.
I don't know if he is cool.
No. No, it's an Alice in Chains thing.
Uh,
I mean, I gotta wonder. All of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, what YouTube are you sharing out there?
yeah.
Might have to adjust our shit talking a little bit. What the fuck are you doing?
If people want to share the show, they can share the show. I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah, I know. Might just adjust some of my opinions that are expressed.
It's just the two-man show. 2 men and a baby bear.
Yep, that's right. 2 men and a baby bear. No ghost in the corner.
Nope. Just berries. Lots and lots of berries.
Oh, I never said, but went to my beer crawl thing on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
You saw some of the pictures from that.
It looked like a tasty adventure.
It was a very tasty adventure, but it was so much more than that. Like sitting in all of the being able to walk directly into the brewing areas of all of those places and see like the real nitty gritty of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Was almost a little unreal.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like you're walking in and these guys are like, yeah, we're a 3-barrel brewery.
So they got 3 of those giant freaking vats, essentially.
He's saying that they do, on average, the smallest one that we went to, they do on average, like, not even tens of thousands of gallons. Like, it's just thousands of gallons.
Yeah.
On their cycle.
So just nice small craft brewery. A true micro brew. You might say.
Yeah, and he also is not one of the smallest ones. There is another place here in Greensboro that does even less. But it was real interesting to go in and see all of those places and see how they operate and see what they're really doing, because we talk about North Carolina as one of the countries like most rapidly expanding micro and nano brew environments. I mean, per capita, we probably got more breweries than most states.
Yeah.
And to go in and just like get a real in-depth look at some of those operations and how they function was neat. And then to be able to taste their beers too. Like there's a place downtown called Joymongers, and they're a little big, but they bought the land, they built the building specifically to be a tap room and brewery. And now they've built another one in Winston. And it's a daily opened, very live bar experience with every bit of probably 12 or more beers that they brew on tap, readily available 7 days a week. And then they got like a couple invites, I guess you'd call them, where they have done a collaboration with another microbrewery in the area or nano brewery in the area, and have put out another, the collaboration taps. and then maybe they might carry one or two of that place's beer because of the collaboration. They're like, here's our collaboration beer, and here's a sample of one of their beers. Those are limited run, though. Those, to my understanding, change very regularly. The collaboration and the guest tap
Yeah.
change on a regular basis.
It's, variety is the spice of life, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you would have been impressed actually with like, um, especially with like a Joymonger. What they offer just through their facility, if you didn't even include the collaboration shit. Like, they covered every taste palette from IPA to porter to amber ales to pilsners to like they literally all year round are brewing everything to keep those palates all happy.
Yeah.
And it's wild to see it coming out of a place that's, I don't know, probably no bigger than an average sized Napa Auto part.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know, I was like, man, that's actually pretty impressive that y'all got that kind of turnover. And they built, you know how oak barrel became a thing where people are like, oh, everything, this done through oak barrel, this done through oak barrel, this done through oak barrel. They have a fermenter that with two that were purpose built to go into their location. That's what they are. They were just made out of fucking oak barrel.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if I can actually, if I have the picture, I'll just share that one with you. Dum 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 dum. Bam. Purpose motherfucking built.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, "Oh, you want beer aged in oak? Here you go. There you go, beer aged in oak."
Oops. This is the one I wanted, so everyone else can see those big ass beer things. Yeah, that's cool, man. I need one of those.
The next picture there you go. That is the rest of their ferment conditioning
Right.
that goes on. Like brew ferment conditioning, like that is what's over on that side of it.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a blast. I mean, when you look at what the places were, like I said, with the tiny place, like this is something maybe guys like you and I could aspire to be able to do from home, because that image that I just sent you is literally in a space maybe as big as your average car garage.
Yep.
And that's a 3-barrel operation.
Oh, yeah. Have to keep learning about the brewing.
And he runs his, that's natural gas. It's open flame,
Brew?
like open flame brew ton, done right there with natural gas, pilot underneath, like, and it's one of the only ones like that in North Carolina. Most people do induction,
Yeah.
and that is open flame to the pot. Where a lot of what you get is like a heated coil that adjusts the temperature, that thin veil induction heat kind of thing. That's what you get at a lot of places. He is like one of the very few, if not the only one in North Carolina that is doing like an open flame brew. I was like, that's something I could do at home. I have natural gas.
Yep.
I could run a line for something like that out to my garage. Why not?
Yeah, really. Why the hell not?
Your brother. Did you just see that message?
What message?
Atlas board in Horde Gaming. Like, I'm sorry, I actually heard him say that when I read it. I was just kind of
I'm
chuckling.
wondering if he didn't mean to send that. I wonder if that was a response to something else.
Exactly right.
All right. Well, there are some. There's plenty of bolas being made. There's going to be roughly 70 bolas here now.
All right.
So,
So what do you just need cages.
yep. Cages and grappling hooks. I guess I'll make some grappling hooks while I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably can do that too. Hey, got a little under a half hour left of the Dandy D radio show.
Ooh, snap.
Oh snap!
I thought grappling hooks were made in the smithy, right? Yeah, grappling hooks are made in the smithy.
Miscellaneous.
Why aren't they showing up for me? I got shovels and climbing picks.
Hello.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not seeing the.
Miscellaneous.
That's where I am right now. And I've got bucket, climbing pick, lantern. What the hell's going on? Well, we'll do an exit to main menu and log back in.
Yeah, because you should be spec'd for it. You were the guy making all the grappling hooks before.
Yeah, I just made one earlier.
Sounds like you're having some Zarkons.
At least I'm pretty. Oh no, wait! Grappling hook comes down the piracy tree, doesn't it? I spec'd out of it. I
Complete
didn't make one earlier.
Why'd you spec out of piracy?
Because I wasn't really using it for anything. So I'll need you to make the grappling hooks. That's all I was
Okay.
using it for, was to make grappling hooks.
So grappling hooks and
Cages.
cages is all you need.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little stupid. Stupid monkey. 5.9%. Healthy bear.
Healthy bear. 10% is the it can feed itself range.
Yep, and to be honest with you, with as many potatoes as I have on here, I don't really need to worry about it too much right now because it survives the warm spots. I'm just being protective, I guess.
Use a hoverer.
Yeah.
That's all right. That means your fucking bear's going to survive. You lost one. It's completely justified for you to be this sensitive about the next one.
Well, that other one had nothing to do with anything I did. That was just the way the things went after the server reset to lose
Yeah,
the 3 eggs.
it was a period. Well, you just hopping into breeding and getting 3 times, you had no concept
Mm-hmm.
of what to face after the 3 times. You just didn't know.
Yeah. And now I know, and all I do is gather berries.
Right,
It's my life now.
Your new job is berries and worms.
Yep, I just collect berries and worms. This is my life now. Can't
Berries,
come into, sorry, I can't come into work tomorrow. I need more berries and worms.
Berries, worms, and potatoes.
Yeah. Dead cow! Get your son. You better run away.
Yeah, that's free meat.
Yeah, it ran off. I'm not chasing it.
For the youth survival.
The one thing you're never gonna have to worry about is
Yeah.
freaking hemp around here, man. Because every time I swipe for berries, I get a bunch of hemp. Also,
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna start our clothing line. The Angry D.
Man,
It's gonna have nothing but our logo there on our shirt,
yeah, I don't ever know what happened with that whole
our pants pockets, and
the full T-shirt thing. I don't know what the hell happened there.
what do you mean? We just never did it.
They just never got. I was supposed to get samples in the mail, and never got.
Yeah, but that was from your boy, right?
Yep.
And he already said he was kind of skinned anyway. Because he was really just trying to get his shit going.
Oh yeah, he was just starting up, but he said he was going to send me a sample shirt.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'd want to see a sample shirt if I was going to buy a bulk order.
he was probably really strapped.
Nah, he's well-to-do, so.
Well, no, I'm saying.
As he was growing up, his mother was a stockbroker.
Have you checked back in on the business to see whether or not it's even still running?
Oh, I don't care that much, but money's not an issue for this kid. As he was growing up, every year his mother bought him a stock of his choice when he was growing up, and he chose Disney every time. This was before the MCU blew up.
Oh boy.
So he's got money.
Yeah, but it's not about the financial on that level of whether he's got money.
I think he's helping his dad run his dad's business again. But this cat has pretty much done it all at this point. On a whim, he decided he was moving to Hawaii and getting a job running a kitchen out in Hawaii.
Nice.
Stayed there for a couple months and then went to Arizona, went to Vegas. I mean, just does whatever. He's like, I walked into the most expensive restaurant in town. He was like, yeah, sure, why not? Only live once.
There's a guy on Twitch, the Jesse guy, the one I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
That was in Thailand and then in the Philippines and going back to Australia. He talked about the reason he's doing this type of stream right now. And that was his reasoning. He was like, when is there going to be another opportunity for me to do all of this shit in my life if I stop and try and fucking figure out a time for it to be done?
True.
So he's on this roller coaster of whatever it may be. He's in Thailand, he's in the Philippines, he's in Australia, he's wherever he may end up in life, just kind of seat of the pants in it. But he's plotted it all out on the fact of like, all right, I can stay here for an extra week before I have to go on to the next location, and I've got the money for the next location. You know, he's planning it all out along the way, but it's only just along the way. He's not setting up for anything. He's not saying, all right, we're going to go to Thailand and we're going to stream for 6 months and I've got to pay for it all right now. He kind of went there and was like, all right, so now I'm here.
I've got this much money now, so I'm going to go do this.
Yeah, I need to live stream and see if the community is going to continue to support this behavior. I've got a little bit stuck back to get my ass back home if I need to go back home. But aside from that, he's just fucking riding the wave. And it's like, all right, you know what? Actually, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah.
If you're in the moment and you're able to just keep fucking riding it, why not just ride it till it's done?
Yeah.
Because who knows if after that little taste that if you walk away now, if you ever get back to tasting it again. So, thinking about that guy, I can kind of agree with the philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck it, why not?
Only young once, man. This cat is like 22 years old. just enjoying his life. He's a good kid, man. He's a real good kid.
Yeah, more than likely come out on top at the end of all of it, and have a lot of crazy fucking stories to tell in the process.
Yep.
I know. That's like the guy that came on 8-Bit, Jim Mandrios. 12 years old in Mexico because he ran away from fucking home to Mexico. From New York to fucking Mexico. Like, ran away at 12. Like, he started running away when he was 7. He'd run away every summer and go do something. 12 years old, arrested in fucking Mexico because he saw what all the other little Mexican kids were doing. Run around on the fucking beach, get all the fucking tourists, give you money, run back and forth to the fucking bars and fucking food joints, bringing them their fucking food and water.
No, yeah.
You know? They leave you they give you the fucking extra on whatever they gave you to go grab their shit. You get to keep the fucking change. He said 12 years old. He was down there just fucking living. He saw what everybody was doing, was like, alright, this is what I could do. You know what fucking got him busted?
What's that?
He's a 12-year-old white boy in Mexico. The fucking federales were like,
You ain't local.
and back and forth on the beach one day, and we're like, that's a white boy. We think that's a fucking gringo. That's an American. This is
Not good.
let's get his attention. Hey kid, come here. What are you doing? Oh, I'm running. Yeah, but why? Where are your parents? Back in New York. Wait, hold on. We have an American child running the beaches of Mexico right now? No, you. This is done. You're done, kid. This is done.
Yeah, get out.
Go back home. They called his parents, put him on the fucking federales paid for a fucking ticket and sent his ass back to New York.
Alright, that's 2 troughs full now of berries.
I was like, that's wild, dude. Think about that. It's just like, really, you want to talk about just riding the wave?
Yeah.
I was like, I got into some shit when I was growing up, and I've done a significant amount of traveling just like on a whim. Like, all right, I'm taking off. You know, but nothing like that. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude. In all reality, pretty lucky.
But also at 50 whatever years old, you're able to turn around and tell a story about where you were 12 and got arrested in Mexico.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, it's got its cycle. But it was also a different time too when he was doing all of this. I mean, we're talking like in the 60s in Mexico, not
nowadays.
Not now when they're like the fucking cartels are about to be called a fucking terrorist organization. That seems to be the next front of the American drug agenda.
Well, that way they can build a wall.
When Mexico is actually supporting the idea, like for a long time, the government of Mexico has been calling the cartels terrorist organizations. The recognition for America and the fact that you may see U.S. military action against Mexican cartels, like, that's kind of crazy for the United States.
Yeah.
Like, we're already talking about crazy ass drug epidemics that go on over here and the fucking killings that have already gone on in Mexico. You put military boots on the ground against the cartels, what kind of wild shit's gonna pop off in the States?
Yep, you know damn well shit's gonna pop off in the States because there's plenty of cartel members in the States.
Like I said, wild shit. Just wild shit popping off inside the U.S. So, yeah, the difference in time is definitely very significant. Him, 12 years old, versus a 12-year-old running to Mexico now. Ah!
Yeah, no shit. You ain't gonna make it.
I was gonna say, what was it? They tried to send the one Cuban boy over here, and that
yeah,
shit.
Gonzalez, yeah.
national news.
So many berries, man.
The berries. Have you hopped off and just harvested some worms yet?
Nope. I've been focusing on filling up all of these food drops with berries.
Good thing is they respawn. Like,
Instantly, right here.
yeah, you can run back and forth and then run back and forth.
Seriously, I've just been making a loop.
Yeah, no less than 10 feet away from the fucking house. Or no more than 10 feet away from the house. Fucking like, look over and be like, yay, there's the house. And fucking here's some berries. Oh, did anybody see any of the food from yesterday that we're not supposed to waste? Back at base.
Oh, no, I didn't.
There was going to be food crafted.
Yeah, for everybody, but then please don't take my stuff.
I don't get it. Neither do you.
I'm gonna have over 100k freaking hemp.
Yeah, because we need that.
Here, yeah, no. But I've got it.
So I'm going to come down and pick up 100k hemp and take it back to the house. Oh, wait, we probably don't need it there either.
Nope.
So we're starting a new base somewhere we're going to take all that to?
I'm just keeping it to keep it, man. To hell with it. Why the hell not?
I don't know. It could be basil now.
Basil. I'm saying it wrong.
Yep, I am. That was rather entertaining also.
Mm-hmm.
I still stand by my statement too though.
106k hemp here.
Everything that we did with what we called the American language was essentially in defiance of the crown. It's basil. Nah, fuck that. Act like it's got a Y in the middle of it. Now that shit's basil.
Oh, let's see. And actually, there's two ways. There's actually a UK pronunciation, which is the basil, and then there's a US pronunciation, which is basil.
Right. Like I said, act like there's a Y in the middle of it, and that's
Yeah,
American.
There's no wrong way though.
That's the American way of saying fuck off, Queen. It's not the wrong way to say it. It's the American way to say it. Yep. And we did that with a lot of stuff though. And yes, your argument was right as well with the fact that it's because culturally there's more than just like UK influenced into our dialect. But our dialect has also evolved over a rather short period of just in the United States. Like people from Boston sound a certain way, like people from Mississippi sound a certain way. Californians sound like they don't know where they're from.
Take that, California.
Yeah, take that, California.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
What the world? Holy David! Over in the YouTubers.
What the world?
What the world?
Best comment of the night. What the world?
What the world? Fucking the most winning statement ever made in an Angry Dandelion episode.
Yep, I agree. I'll just keep farming up this berries.
Yeah, pretty much. That's his new job. That's actually probably his only job now. If you're looking for a tame, sorry, it's probably going to be about a month. He's got to get done handling berries first.
Yeah, well, I've about got all 3 drops full now, so it's
Means
actually,
means he'll have 5 minutes.
yeah, pretty much. I'll have 5 minutes to walk away from the bear when time goes.
So
All
what's
your
up,
berries.
Skeeter? How you doing?
Hey,
Still
what's
over
going on,
there,
Skeeter?
or should I say, Scooter?
Yeah, Scooter. What's
Yeah,
up?
Scooter.
Scooter.
How you doing, Scooter? You're saying it wrong.
Yeah. Skater. This is America.
Fuck off the crown. I mean, not for nothing. We did actually take like World War II and go, no.
Yeah.
It's an American thing. It was like, oh wait, that came from Europe. That no. Turn that around. Turn around, make it this way, and instead of victory, now it just means peace. I ain't even fighting you.
So,
Hey, for watching. How y'all folks doing over there on the tubes?
wow! Alright, more berries.
Delightful conversation that we had earlier about like some of the neat shit coming out through a couple different locations. Everything else beyond that's kind of just been us talking about him trying to feed bears.
Trying to make sure bears don't die. Can't have dead bear. No
That's
dead
right.
bears.
Bears. We already had one dead bear. What the world?
What the word? Speaking of bear, how you doing? 6.6%. She's doing all right. Little baby Milwaukee.
Is that you gonna stick her in a bush?
Huh? Stick her in her bush. What the world?
What the world?
I'm just gonna check on her, go back out to swiping more berries. That third trough isn't full yet, so, you know.
Keeping up with the trend.
And more hemp than one could ever need. Ever. Oh. I can't wait till this bear gets to 10% though, man. I'm really tired of farming berries. But I ain't leaving it.
Are you? What are you at? 6'2"?
Yeah, somewhere around in there.
I mean, I know you were at 5'8" earlier, so that's why.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the sixes right now. I didn't look too hard when I looked. I just glanced to make sure that health was still okay.
And grab some more berries.
Yeah, and grab more berries until that third drop is full.
How are its potatoes?
Oh, it's still got over 500 on it last I looked.
I am more than ready to just find myself back over in 7.
I've got another 7 slots to fill with berries, and then I'll have 3 troughs full. I think they'll survive.
If they don't, just add another trough.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright. There's stupid there.
Some my buddy Jandal
Mm-hmm.
that me and his wife and my girl went on the hop tour this week.
Right?
They're doing the soft opening for the bar that he's managing tonight.
Nice.
And it looks like they've had a pretty good time.
Yeah. 8:55. She's gonna have to wait. I'm not taking a phone call the last 5 minutes of the show.
Is that work?
No, it's my son's mother.
Oh, well, no, she can wait.
Yeah, the boy's here. I'll call her back here in 5 minutes. Alright. So I'm pretty much done farming berries now. Oh wait, the berries are back. I'll do one more run.
Oh, shit, there's berries. I might as well fucking pick them. What is all this?
These berries. Should be just about full up with what I've got here. This should do it. Lord knows I'm full up on freaking hemp, man. Good lord.
Lord knows I'm full of hemp. What the world?
What the world? Need to make a t-shirt. What the world?
Yeah, if we ever got them fucking samples.
Yeah.
Just saying, guy who's probably not fucking listening. I can agree with that. I really want to go to the wolf sanctuary.
Wolf sanctuary. Where's the wolf sanctuary?
What?
What? You said you want to go to a wolf sanctuary. It's like, where's the wolf sanctuary?
Apparently, in British Columbia, Canada, but a friend of mine on Facebook was like, really want to go to the wolf sanctuary. It's like, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I can check out some wolves. Can we ride them? Will they keep us warm? Do we get a buff?
They will keep you warm. I don't know about the buff.
Oh, you'll be warm, all right. Blood streaming down your whole body, keeping you warm. It would be cold. You gotta tame the wolf by feeding it bones and prime meats.
Oh, did you see the U.S. women's national match?
National
The
what? What are they playing?
it would be soccer, but did you
Nope.
see? Did you see the national anthem that was done?
Nope.
Like, it's making its way around all forms of social media. That's why I was asking. But 96-year-old U.S. veteran Pete Dupree does the national anthem on harmonica,
Nice.
and it is amazing
Hell yeah.
for the 96-year-old man. He rocked it.
It's awesome. I want to be 96 years old playing a harmonica like a badass, too.
Yeah.
Guy was already more badass than he'll ever be. He's a 96-year-old war vet.
I was going to say he is part of the greatest generation.
Yeah, better man than I, that's for sure.
That's what they were called. But yeah, it's actually it's an impressive video if you get to stumble across that part of the internet. His was, and then there was the blind autistic child that did the America's Got Talent.
I did see that on the Facebook when I woke up this morning.
That was probably my post.
Yeah,
Because
I'm not
I
sure.
Well, I reposted that one, and I know you would probably catch something that I would repost, and I did not repost the other one. I selfishly kept that one for myself and did not repost.
I've got more berries on the damn larder up here. Freaking, what the world?
What the world? Well, it's because all those NPCs that you needed were... Oh, wait, that wasn't you that needed all those NPCs. Oh, God, I hope they are in there just, like, sucking gold out of his fucking cauldron.
I'm confused as to what they're needed for.
I don't know. I went in there. There's, like, a separate building built inside of that place downstairs now.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever. Have fun with
Like
it,
it's a
bud.
kitchen. It's like there's literally like a restaurant that's been built inside of that place now.
Yeah, yeah, he can have fun with it. As long as he's not destroying our ships, flying off the handle or some shit.
Oh man, let me find out that that's even gonna fucking possibly be a thought of a thing. Which is also another reason why I'm glad like I spend a lot of time not there.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that's it for radio, isn't it?
Hi Radio Land.
I'll be honest with you. I'm going to end this stream and return a phone call and continue
Continue.
watching Despair. So, not too crazy of a night tonight. If you did watch, thanks for watching. Appreciate made it. Facebook, we'll catch y'all later.
Yep. Big thanks to everybody that tuned in over there. Joe, Webby.
And